Hey guys, it's Nicole. I have a haul video for you, and I'm actually going to record part of it today and then part of it when the rest of the stuff comes. Because I have to work the next 2 nights, I'm probably not going to get a chance to, use a whole lot of the stuff, but I was hoping to kind of break into some of the stuff that I got today, and I wanted to record a haul video before I used it. So I'm just going to record the couple things that I got in the mail today, and then when the rest of the stuff comes and I have off on Friday, I'll record the second half and probably post it Friday night. So first of all, I just purchased a couple of these small glassine envelopes from an eBay seller. I believe the seller's name was Lakeland Collectibles, but I will double check and put it on the bottom. These, I can't remember if these are, I think there's 50 in this, but these are, and I'll put the exact dimensions because I honestly can't remember. These are the super tiny size. Well, here, I have a little ruler right here. These are like the 2 5/8 by like 1 3/4 size envelope, I think. So they're a pretty small amount. I got them because I thought they would be perfect for, not this particular size, but I thought these would be perfect on a layout. I would use them on a layout, but then a little bit larger size, I thought that would be even fun to make like a little, maybe a little mini album or something out of them. So these I got to kind of, either glue in a row on a layout or just do something fun with them. But I think that there's 50 here, and these were about, Briggsy, and these were about maybe, I don't know, like $3. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. They might have even been cheaper than that, to be honest with you. Okay, so these are the larger size, and as you can see, they are quite a bit bigger than the smaller size. They also kind of have a different flap to them. This is more of like a rounded, straight flap, and these, let me take the rubber band off here, are more of like a pointy, triangular flap, I guess you would call it. But I really, really, really like the size and texture. These would be perfect for, like I said, making maybe a little mini book, or even, just using them on a layout, using them in Project Life, doing something exciting with them. So I did try my typewriter to see what, they look like on there, and I think that looks pretty neat. So I don't know, I think that would be really neat to maybe type, some journaling across the envelope, or to make little, even like little gifts or something that are like wish envelopes or something. I don't know. So I just think that would be really, really adorable, and it looks really, really neat on there, and I'm surprised that it came across that well. So, but those are the envelopes, and like I said, I think they're from, did I say Lakeland Creations or something like that? I will look up the seller name and put it in the info in the video. Then I just have 3 other things from this particular day. They all came today in the mail. I've been waiting. I ordered this Paper Smooches set, and I really don't love Paper Smooch stamps. Not all of them, I should say. A lot of them are a little too hand-drawn for me, particularly the font. I just feel like it's like a font that, and I have not great handwriting, so I feel like it's a font that I could easily, duplicate. So I prefer to buy stamps that have fonts that I could not, handwrite myself. So, but they did have some awesome new stamps. Kate actually sent me a link to this one because I was like, I don't know if I like Paper Smooches, and she was like, well, how about this one? And I was like, okay. I absolutely love this set. It is just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's everything that I wanted in a set in one. It's the chevron pattern. I don't have any chevron, or I shouldn't say that. I have a small chevron one from American Crafts, but I don't have any large chevron like this that would be easily repeated. It also has the polka dots on there, which I don't have any large dot stamps, but the main reason I got it was for these honeycomb or hexagon stamps. I think those are awesome. And if you go to, I was going to order from Simon Says Stamp because they had this new set, and I was also going to order from maybe Ellen Hudson. And when I got on the site, shipping was $5.95, and I was like, I am not paying. I ordered some other stuff from a couple eBay sellers, and since there's not a whole lot of new stuff out right now that I'm looking for, I was not going to pay $6 to have one stamp set shipped. So I was like, I wonder if I go to the Paper Smooches site if their shipping will be cheaper, and their shipping was $2. So I ordered this from her. I literally ordered it on, I can't remember if it was, I think I ordered it Sunday night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. By Monday morning, I got an email at like 9 a.m. saying it was shipped, and it arrived today on Wednesday already. So really fast shipping. I would totally order from them again. And like I said, I'm not saying that I don't like Paper Smooches or that I dislike the brand. It's just hard for me to find something I love, but this was just to die for. It's called Geographic, and it's I absolutely love this stamp. And on the Paper Smooches website, they have a couple samples with it. Although the colors are not my favorite, the samples that they have with these two stamps are just awesome and show how easily these can be, you know, repeated to make stacked layers or borders or whatever you want them to be. So really, really love that stamp, and I'm excited. And she had it wrapped really cute in this little like glassine paper and some twine. So that was cute. I didn't want to unwrap it when I got it because I wanted to show you guys. And then I am so excited, you guys. My Becky Higgins Project Life stuff finally came. I ordered this on Amazon, and I ordered this, this coming Friday would be 2 weeks. So I ordered it almost 2 weeks ago, and because it was over $25 with the journaling cards, I opted for the free Super Saver shipping. When I've, you know, had the Super Saver shipping before, it was pretty quick. I got it within a couple days. This literally took like almost the maximum amount of time that they said it was going to take. So I was just like waiting and waiting and waiting. But I'm so excited to finally get my hands on it. You know, in my other videos I've been talking about how I really want to start Project Life. You just see so many inspiring posts on people's blogs, and I've just been really, really, really excited to start this. I am not starting from the beginning of the year. I'm just starting from actually last week, and I just went to Walgreens and had a bunch of pictures and collages printed off. Because I needed some new pics to scrap, and also I can show you my collage that I made. And I thought that these would be like the perfect size to utilize, you know, for Project Life. So that is what I'm gonna do. And then from now on, because Walgreens is a little bit pricier, I just did it so I had the pictures now. But from now on, I'm just gonna start uploading my pictures to, like, you know, Snapfish or something like that, because I really prefer matte photos, and Walgreens only does matte if you ship to your house. So I'm probably gonna start ordering online, getting some matte photos for this. But so what I originally bought was the page protectors, and these come in this amazing box, which would totally be awesome to reuse. I'm not going to take them out because, you know, they're clear, it's hard to see, but I'll show you on the back. There are 60 in here, which should hopefully, you know, I'm very bad at math and have not done any calculations, but I would imagine would last you through a year of Project Life. Would that be right? I would think so. But if not, I'll just, you know, order some more. They were $24. Which is, you know, a little bit steep for page protectors, but there are 60 in there, so that's a really, really, really good amount. That's less than 50 cents a sheet. So I'll show you the patterns that are in here. I'll move my camera out just a little. So there's 10 of each one of these, and there's 6 different designs. I am most excited for this design over here. I really love that one and that one. But it's nice to have these little things that look like they're 4x6, just because I feel like you'll be able to just stick 4x6 photos in. And then this one down here is 6x6, and a lot of these just have a really, really, really good mix. And I'm so excited. And then I'm using that Amy Tangerine camera album that I got at Archivers to be the album for my Project Life. So I'm really excited. And then up here it says Big Variety Pack 1. I know you guys can't see it, but I wonder if there are other packs or if this is the only pack. So I'm going to have to do some research on that. But I got this off of Amazon. You can go to Becky Higgins' site and get it. Otherwise, Amazon has these. And I would pay for the shipping, to be honest with you, now that I've experienced this. And then these were, of course, this is how they get you. I think these were like $24.49 or something like that, or $24.99, and it wasn't $25 to get the free shipping. So I was kind of looking around under other products. I didn't love any of the core kits that came along with it. They were all really neat. I just didn't absolutely love them. So I decided to get these, which all the reviews were, you know, 5 stars, saying that they were a really great asset to Project Life. These are the 3x4 with grid design journaling cards. There are 100 cards in here, and they fit perfectly into all of those smaller pockets. And they're just these plain cards that are white with super light gray grid lines, and they're double-sided. They're not matte, or I mean, they're not shiny. They're completely matte, just plain cardstock, which is perfect. And you can literally, I mean, there are so many things that you can do with these cards. It's, you know, the possibilities are pretty much endless. So I'm really, really excited to start on these. And I think these are perfect for using, you know, stamping on a good neutral kind of surface. So I'm really excited to get started with these, and I was going to kind of play around with it right now before I got in the shower for work. So this is kind of, you know, why I wanted to film this part of the video beforehand. So later on in the week when I get the rest of my stuff, I will add it to the video and then I will post it. So thank you. Alright, so I want to break into these two things too. So I'm still waiting on a package to come tomorrow in the mail. So as soon as that gets here, I'll record the rest of it and then post this video. But I did place an order from Simon Says Stamp, and I just picked up this set of Lawn Fawn Alpha stamps. It's called Quinn's ABCs. It's not a new set, but it's a set I've wanted for the longest time, and I don't know why I held out in getting it for so long, but I really, really wanted this, and then I decided, like, it kind of happened the same way with the Studio Calico. I cannot think of the stamp set name right now. It's the Noah Alphabet. I wanted it for the longest time, but it was so expensive. It was 18 bucks. So I was like, okay, I don't know if I can justify it. I can't justify it. And I just started scrapbooking and didn't realize how everything, how expensive everything was, so I didn't get it. And then when I decided that I wanted to go back and get it, I couldn't find it anywhere. Or if I could find it, it was on eBay for $40. So Kate actually found it for me from a 2-piece seller and got it for me, which I really appreciated. But I kind of felt the same way about this set. I just didn't want to miss out on it because I knew that I would love it, and then I would not get it, and I would, wait a long time, and then it would not be available. So I decided to pick it up just so I had it in my arsenal of stamps. And I started Project Life, so I've, been busting out a lot of my old Alpha stamps, and I figured the more Alpha stamps I have, the better, just because I plan these stickers and Alpha stickers and stuff like that in it, but I feel like stamps are just a great, more inexpensive alternative to using stickers on every single page too. So I picked up these, and then the other thing that came from Simon Says Stamp was this Crafters Workshop 6x6 template, and this is called Mini Cursive Alpha. And it is by, I can't think of what her first name is, Julie Fayfen Balzer. She does a lot of, here, these are kind of an example of her work. She does a lot more of like paint focused projects. And I don't really use a whole lot of templates. I mean, I shouldn't say I really don't have a whole lot of templates. So I saw this one and I thought it was absolutely awesome. And this tiny little cursive font is so neat. And I like that it has varying sizes, and there is some more under there, you just can't see it, but it has these varying sizes of cursive, and I love writing in cursive. And I just, as soon as I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. That is so awesome. So I picked that up. So I plan to use this in Project Life also, so once I use it, I can show you guys what I did with it. But I just think that is so cool looking. So anyway, those are the two other things that I got from Simon Says Stamp. Part of my bare nails, the first part of the video, I have like bright colored nails on. I'm planning on painting them later, so when I film the third little part of this video, they'll probably be a different color. So anyway, I will record the rest tomorrow, and that is all. And so last part of my haul thus far, I'm still waiting for a couple things, but it's been a couple of days, so I'm just gonna post this. I wanted to show you guys, I got an order from Schmiz, who is SHMIZZ on eBay, and I wanted to pick up a couple of just a couple things. The first thing I picked up were the Dear Lizzie Brads from the new Neapolitan collection. I kind of didn't know if I liked these based on what I saw online, but then I saw people showing them in their videos, and I was like, these clouds and this little camera are just too cute, and all the colors are just adorable. So I wanted to pick those up, and there's 12 in there. And then I picked up the Dear Lizzie Neapolitan 6x6 pad. I have all the 12x12s, the complete 12x12 paper collection, but I thought that this would be perfect for Project Life. So I'm just going to show you the papers on the cover here, because you guys have all seen them in larger versions on my haul video or other people's haul videos. So I'll just kind of give you an idea of what's in there. It says that there's 18 designs and 36 papers. My favorite one, I don't know, for some reason in the smaller version, this one just really, really caught my eye. I think it's adorable. So that's about that. I'm not going to go through details. Then what I was most excited about, I have decided that after starting Project Life, the best way to do Project Life is to just utilize the 6x6 pads. It's so much easier to just cut them to exact shape. You're not wasting as much paper, because I've been cutting these pieces up and using them as labels and things like that. So I feel like the 6x6 are definitely the way to go. So I did pick up 2 of the new Studio Calico paper packs. This is the Abroad collection and the Classic Calico collection volume 2. So I will show you guys the Abroad pack. It's got a little bit of Amy Tangerine influence to it. A lot of, it's a really random mix of patterns, travel items, and sketching. So I'm not really sure how I would describe this. It's interesting. It'll be great for Project Life, but here, I'll start from the back. got this pattern, which is just a bunch of different names of countries. The map. Looks like you get 2 of each page. This is kind of a, on the camera it looks gray, but it's a light blue paper with dots. Another map of Germany, maybe? I don't know. It looks like a lot of German names. See, now this pattern, which I feel like does not fit in with the rest of what we've seen so far. Oh, more of that pattern. This pattern, which is a map background, I don't know if you can tell, but it has big white dots on top of it. This pattern right here, which is a bunch of little Polaroids. Some of them have Nova paper inside, some of them have maps. It's like little bits and pieces of their other papers inside these little Polaroid frames. Oh, we skipped one. This one, which is like a black map. And this pattern, which I just do not like and feel like it does not fit the collection. Then there's this random pattern, which I love, but I also feel like, how does this fit in with everything else? This one, which is kind of a bunch of different houses or like a cityscape. The yellow stripe. This pattern, which is very sketchy. This one, which you can't really tell in this light, but it's a blue and white, like triangular graphic pattern. This one, which is like a dark blue, almost black background with a couple of the different countries, continents in like a interesting graph pattern. Red and white dots, and then I already showed you guys this one, which is just the map circles. So, you know, it's a really cute pack, but it's definitely a really random mix of things. But I feel like, again, great for Project Life. So, and then this is the Classic Calico Collection Volume 2. Now, for those of you who are looking for the new Studio Calico papers and stuff like that, Ellen Hudson has them. Like I said, I got these from this eBay seller, this Schmiz eBay seller. And I know that Studio Calico has listed all of the stuff on their site, or I shouldn't say all of it, they've listed all their papers on the site, which left me, and their stamps, which left me a little bit disappointed because I was looking for all of the embellishments that come along with it, and they didn't have any of that stuff posted today so far. So I did order 3 of the stamp sets from Simon Says Stamps, so I'm waiting for those to come in, and those should be here within the next couple of days. They just shipped today, but I didn't want to wait any longer to make this video. So. And then I'll show you guys the papers and this little 6x6, which I like this collection a lot more than the Abroad collection. But the first is just kind of like a tan and white graph. This one, grayish cream background with graph circles. A nice gray stripe. And these are all kind of nice. I love this paper. It's all the little Polaroid shapes. Really neat looking. This one is like the most faint, like chicken wire honeycomb ever, and that shadow is not helping. Let me see if I can move my camera up here. Sorry guys, I was working on Project Life, so my kitchen table is a mess right now. Large dots with the most tiny graph print inside. Yep, another little honeycomb, but smaller. This one is really cool. It's like the graph that kind of goes from the circular graph that goes from the outside or from the inside to the outside. This one, which is another tiny little graph inside those circles, like a lattice pattern. Doilies, circles. These are empty circles. These are just perfect basic papers. Little numbers. This pattern, which I don't love, I think it's kind of ugly compared to the rest of them. Then this one, which is triangles. This is some text paper. And this one is like the skinniest chevron pattern you will ever see. And then a much chunkier chevron pattern, which I really like that one. So it's, you know, kind of just a crazy mix of random stuff. So on that note, I'm going to show you guys my Project Life and what I have done thus far, which is not much. I worked on it yesterday. I am using the new Amy Tangerine album that you guys saw me pick up at Archivers in my last haul video as the album for my Project Life. Then we're going to bop the camera here. On the inside, this is my first page, which is just my cover page. I don't have this way I can bend it so I can show you guys. I just kind of kept this front page really, really simple. Just blocks of paper. Utilized in a lot of the new Studio Calico stuff and some of the stuff that crepe paper stuff that came in my Studio Calico kit. This is from a huge 7 Gypsy Savannah stamp set, it's called, and it's a number set, and I loved that. And then I found this quote on Pinterest that says, "All you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be," which I think is a really good message, because it's like, you know, if you don't get out and do things and go experience things, your life isn't going to be more than the experiences that you have. So I thought that was a really good quote, so I wanted that to be on the front page, so I stamped that out with the stamp set that came in the Studio Calico add-on kit. And then down here I just, you know, did some more paper blocking on here, stamped this out, put this inside one of those glassine envelopes, and then, you know, taped it into the side there. So that's the front page, really simple. Then, because I took so many pictures in week 1, because I was so excited, I decided to do, I'm still debating if I'm going to do a 3rd page, but I did a 2-page spread for week 1, so I just stamped out, you know, week 1 and the dates. And there's a little sticker from a crepe paper random sticker sheet from the random collection. Then this just says Taco Tuesday, and then I used this is my Dear Lizzie date stamp. I used that date stamp to stamp all the dates on the picture so I could remember what day I took them. And then just documenting kind of a typical Wednesday. And yes, there is swearing in it, but it's from a song. And then just a picture of John wearing the t-shirt I got him for Christmas as a joke that said, "I pooped today," with a gold star. I saw it on a website and I really wanted to get it, and it was $4. And sadly, he wears it to bed. So then I just used the new Quinn alphabet from Lawn Fawn to stamp that out. Just added some pictures of us. Used my typewriter to do a lot of journaling on this page. This is a picture of the Studio Calico kit that came in. We had a date night, so this is kind of a combo thing here. So that was the first page. It's just kind of how I'm starting it. I might kind of go for a different, you know, vibe as the album goes on, more of like a artistic vibe, I guess, with a little bit more embellishing on certain weeks. But this week I kept it, you know, fairly simple. Just kept it a lot of stamping, and it's a little bit of thicker love here. But then I just did a couple pictures of John and I up top here. And for this entire spread, I used the 6x6 of the Pretty Party crepe paper pad. It's pretty much, I mean, there's a lot left, but it's really been demolished into pieces here. But like I said, it's great because you have all these leftovers, which are perfect for, you know, adding little pieces in here and there when you need it. And it's just, I'm really liking the 6x6 stacks for this. So I've been trying to purchase the 6x6s in a lot of the collections I like for the sheer purpose of project life. So then I just talked about how one day it was 63 in March, and now it's been 78 the last like week. So, and then just, you know, basic, I'm just kind of showing you guys just basic little bits here and there. This stands for Milwaukee Public Market. So, and then the back side right now is blank. Like I said, I'll show you guys. I have all of these. Let me get this on there. Sorry I'm talking so quiet. It's late and John is trying to sleep and I don't want to be like screaming because I am in the main room in the house. So, but I have all of these pictures left from week, oh my gosh, you guys, I took so many. I have all these pictures left from week 1. So I was going to try to maybe do one more page and then just keep my other pages to like a 1 or 2 page, or my other weeks to just, you know, like a single page or double page spread. But for this particular week, I was so excited that I couldn't help myself. So I think I'm going to add one more page on for week 1 and then kind of go from there with the rest of the week. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed my 3 different colors of nail polish, my 3 different days of filming, and the length of this video. I will talk to you guys later, and I will, you know, kind of keep giving you project life updates here and there as they happen. If you have any questions or want to see anything in, you know, more detail than I showed you, just let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later, and have a great, well, it's going to be Tuesday by the time this video is up, so have a great